Why do you believe what you believe? Because at some point in your life, you trusted the information that somebody was giving you. And that someone you trusted told you that a car was a car, a tree was a tree, a bird was a bird, the blue stuff above you is the sky. And that's the way that we began to determine what we believe to be a fact. Most of the things that we believe to be a fact in our lives are told to us through our stories or the news that we hear. So my question would be, if they were deceiving you with the stories they tell you, would you be able to recognize that?
If you pay attention to that video I just showed you, just think for 1 second, you will realize just how easy it is to control people. To tell them whatever they ain't gonna say whatever they want to hear, but to tell them lies, right? To make up shit in order for them to get their agendas accomplished. Do you understand how many people deceive you on a daily? Even the people that's deceiving you have been deceived. Let me say that again. Even the people that's deceiving you have been deceived. We talking about doctors. Hell, we talking about preachers, teachers. These people get their same deceptions from the people that's running the world, which is our enemies, which is all our enemies. These people have fooled us to make us think that these colored people and those colored people are different. Yeah, we are different. We know that biology-wise. But why does that has to come down to hatred or racism or whatever? We've been taught this shit. Children can play all day long that hasn't had that poisoning teaching. What color they are, they're going to get along. It's just when you've been instilled with this deception, it controls the way you think, it governs your action, and it governs and controls your reality. Let me break this shit down to you. When you go to the hospital, bro, they go, oh, this is high glyceride, and this is this and that is that. You don't know what the fuck they talking about. Do you understand how easy it is to deceive you when you have no understanding or knowledge about something, no recon? Even the doctors don't know what the fuck going on. Doctors ain't doctors no more, bro. They just participants. They do as told. They are prescribers. They shouldn't even call them doctors. They are prescribers. Oh, this is that. That says that. We're going to prescribe you this. Do as told. When it comes to religion, it's the same thing. You have to go to theology school. Why do you have to go to school to preach the word of God? Why do you got to get their permission to build a church? Why? We are living in a world where we've been told this, told that, and that same shit has been used against us. You're wrapped in the reality in your mind, bro. You are trapped. That is the real prison. You think being behind bars is prison. You are trapped in your own mind. Do you understand? Or could you even fathom that your whole life was a lie? You can't. It is crazy how a person can program you to do X, Y, Z, and you yourself have nothing to compare it to know the difference but common sense. And most people don't use it. Common sense. Why do you think they want to be the ones that teach everything? I keep saying the same thing because I want you to understand from a simplistic standpoint. You cannot understand nothing in this world until you really understand. You are at war for your mind. Your mind is what they're after. Once they get this, you are remotely controlled. People go to work every day, right, without even meeting their boss. People will go to work and perform tasks for their boss that they never met and won't even do it for their own husband. Won't even do it for their own wife. That's crazy, bro. But if a person is, if first of all, they've told us and taught us that authority is who we should obey, not common sense. They teach our kids to obey authority over their parents. This is why when kids got out of line, the first thing they want to call is who? Oh, I'm going to call such and such on you. Where did they get that from? We damn sure couldn't do that when we was coming up. Everything is programmed and taught and told to you without no research. You know what I'm saying? We just go with the shit. Because we've been taught to just go with the shit. But if you sit and you think about it, bro, what world are you living in? They teach you depression. If your mind, body and soul and cells didn't know what the definition of depression was, you can't even apply it. All words have emotions attached. They teach you the emotion and the effects of this word. This is why words are spells. People put spells on themselves by the shit they say. Oh, I can't do that. Then guess what? You're not, buddy. Oh, you depressed. Oh, yeah, I was diagnosed with depression. And you start acting out those characteristics of a depressed person, of what they say a depressed person was. If I taught you that depression was a great thing, you know what you'll be saying? Have a depressed day. Sound crazy, but that's how fucked up things are. And I'm trying to teach you how to use this. They're trying to teach you how to let them use it. I'm trying to teach you how to use it. Listen to me, man. You at war for your mind. And you got some people that are really hard down, be patriotic and so American and so this, and will capture you based off shit they've seen off TV. Because every time somebody in TV is a fugitive, what they do, they get on the news. They get the locals involved. Locals don't know what the fuck going on. They don't know this man trying to save the world. But on the news, oh, he's this, he's that. If you see him, he's armed and dangerous. Don't you know the FBI got money they put up to promote and to produce movies? They use Hollywood, right, to get in our minds. Everything you know, they told you, bro. You have to do your own research about this stuff. And this is what gets me. You know, we've accepted a white Jesus from day one. Our mamas, our grandmas, like everybody, a white Jesus, white Jesus. But as soon as you speak of an African deity, motherfuckers are like you just slapped the taste out their mouth. That's a hell of that gives you a notification of how strong indoctrination is. That's crazy, bro, when you think about it. But you only accepted it because you was told to. It was around you. So they used it symbolically. They used it verbally. They used it all types of ways to print it in your mind. So if anything comes along and says something different, even though these are more relative to you as a group, as a culture, you still would dismiss it. This is how strong indoctrination is. I told y'all, bro. When you speak of black relationships or just relationships in general, but I'm gonna say black relationships, I told y'all, once you really figure out what's going on, that's gonna be the last thing on your motherfucking mind. We have this big debate online about relationships. Well, you must understand, bro, black men have not controlled their women for hundreds of years. Well, I say over 100 years. Black women have not been under the control of their black men for over 100 years. How is this possible? Do the same thing I'm telling you, teaching our women, programming our women how to survive without a man. Without even asking why. Why would you want to survive without a man? Doesn't make sense, really. Yeah. Think about it. Why? First of all, why would they want to promote you being in the house without the man? You should think, why they so motherfucking concerned? Because once you get rid of the alpha male, the family is compromised. This shit makes sense, bro. I don't have to research a motherfucking thing. I use common sense. Not only does it shows our own people what that does to us, it shows other nationalities what that looks like. That's why everybody frown upon us. Black people are rude. They like to curse. They can't be trusted. You know, they shouldn't be allowed to do this and do that. Why? Because the screenplay in real time, in real life, is being shown to other nationalities and they see it. They see the projection. The projection. Like a projector, they see the image. They see what we do. And we are coerced to do a lot of these things and not even know it. I'm telling y'all, man, You're at war for your mind, bro. And when the sooner you realize that, bro, the better. But it's just that easy for a group of people, and I'm talking about a small group of people, to control us just by being in position to lie and say we have to go to school. We have to abide by these rules. They don't teach you how to think. They teach you what to think. Very simple. So hopefully you learned something in this video, man. All I try to do is get you to use this brain, because the more we allow them to do for us, the more they can control us. And it's just that simple, bro. That's it. They don't want electric cars because it's helping the motherfucking global warming. They've been using global warming so much. They don't want electric cars for that. They want electric cars so that it can be placed on the grid, so that they can cut that bitch off. They can literally buckle you down in that motherfucker and drive you straight to them. It's all about control, people. That's it. They want to control what you do. And if they control what you do, that means your life, your one only life, is governed by someone else. You might as well be dead. Think about it. So with that being said, start unlocking the mental change. Start thinking for yourself. And realize there's going to be a lot of people around you that's under that spell. They're not going to get it. So don't worry about them. But you're going to bump into like-minded people like myself and other people where you can connect with, okay? But you must use common sense with a lot of this shit. And I'll say this and I'm going to let y'all go. Everything around you ain't what it is. And the people that's running the world, the ones you can't see and the ones you can, they have a way different agenda than you. You have nothing to do with their agenda. The only thing they want is your energy. That's it. And how do they get it? They use different tactics. They use money. You know what I'm saying? Influence. Laws. They use all type of shit to make you do what they want you to do or comply to what they want you to comply to. And this shit ain't got nothing to do with God. Please leave God up out of this. This is a war from man to man. Okay? You at a war for your mind. Listen, man, I love y'all, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Let's get it right.